Hong Kong's so beautiful. Just all of it. Just any street corner. Just the trees and the people and the buildings. And I particularly like the washing. That even in the city centre there are people living with a much higher population density than any American city, and hanging their washing out on the street. And so you can feel all these people living and loving and making children and not being ashamed of it right in the middle of the city centre. And all the people are thin, generally speaking. No, not as thin as Japan, but and generally look pretty busy. And it's so bustling, much more so than London, where I grew up. And it's cheaper, but not for much longer, I guess. And you know, all the shops are selling weird things, like this Chinese medicine shop selling health foods and supplements, and it looks great. Even the buildings are colourful, and so many of the things on sale are colourful, and the way that they display them is colourful. The smells are powerful, and the sounds are loud, so Hong Kong really appeals to all the senses. It's kind of just tiring walking around. It's so many things to distract you or attract your attention. I wish the Hong Kong folk look a little more happy. They always look kind of reserved. Do they realise that they're living in one of the most beautiful places on earth, as far as I'm concerned? Hong Kong's so beautiful it makes me want to sing. I like Chinese knives. This guy's sharpening his. It's very chunky. Here's one over here. Sometimes they had delicate ladies wielding these things. They look like they could take someone's leg off with one chop. Perhaps he'll use it for me in a second. The fish are very much alive in this market. They're wriggling themselves to death. Well, some of them are still quite healthily alive. Perhaps I should buy one and release it in the Hong Kong Sea. They look very delicious, but I don't have any cooking equipment. The veg. The veg is oriental, but they're selling the same kind of things as they do in Japan. There we go, Rencon. I like this market. How much is a fish, I wonder? Doesn't say the price. 220 yen, $2 for one of those over there, a small one. Not enough for a person, maybe. Or 15 for that plateful, 25 for those. 20, that's 20 Hong Kong dollars, which is $2 for those 3 flatfish. These fish are, I don't know what that symbol means, but it's 14, $1.4 or 140 yen probably for a fish. One thing I like about Hong Kong is the skyscrapers with scaffolding made out of bamboo. This building's got to be at least 30 stories or so, and up there's bamboo scaffolding, and I'm standing underneath it. In fact, all the scaffolding in Japan, in Hong Kong, is made of bamboo.